I'll tell you why I learned to vibe code, because I own a digital marketing agency. And when I need things, I tend to be last on the list because all of our clients come first and I get tired of being last. So I learned to do it myself. Developers coding is at about 60% AI, 40% full stack dev now. So a really strong dev is utilizing AI heavily. I'm sure about Amazon Alexa now having this Christmas, everybody and their brother is going to be ordering a smart AI device. But you guys want websites that look like magazines. It's not what you should have. The next set of things we have to be working on is going to be pricing transparency. Get it in your head. You've got to figure out, how do you get pricing on your website?
And we're live.
Good morning. Is it good morning?
It's afternoon.
It depends. Our East Coast, just slightly after afternoon. They haven't had cocktails yet. Good morning, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Who do we got? Mr. Larry Sky. Let's see here. It's like Daniel Allred. Thank you so much. Ernie, Matthew, Jonathan, John Dean. Love it. Stephen Camp, Jennifer Childs, Miss Rose, Fee, Camille. All right, lots, you guys. Some of you are returning guests. Thank you guys so much for taking time to be with us today. And I see a few new faces on here, or new names on here. You guys, we're going to get started today with vibe coding. We're going to talk a little bit about what vibe coding is. I'm going to show you how to do it. And I have my trusty Jasmine over here and Krista who are going to pop in and give us ideas on. So if you guys don't know Jasmine is the executive director. Congratulations on your promotion.
Yeah, I'm finding out today with y'all. Thank you.
You know? Oh, I haven't done.
Tell me.
God. Okay, I totally thought I already met with you.
We sidetracked.
Wow, Krista, this is our life. This is what I do. And lovely Krista, who's head of our communications and PR and all of our podcasts and live streams. Sorry, Jazz. Shit. Can you please get on my calendar for your...
We'll have an afternoon session later.
Gosh, you guys, my goodness. This is what travel does to you guys. I'm stationary for like 2 days. So they're going to help give me ideas on the kind of things you guys would need to build landing pages for. But I'll tell you why I learned to vibe code, because I own a digital marketing agency. And when I need things, I tend to be last on the list because all of our clients come first and I get tired of being last. So I learned to do it myself. So you guys, same thing. If you are working with an agency, whether it's CA Web Group or another agency, and you get tired of waiting or going in queue, or you're late, you're last minute, and you say, I need something and I need it tomorrow. And that's just not possible when people have a queue or an agency has a queue. If you need something quick, this is a great way to get it done. So I'm going to, there are kind of 3 different levels to vibe coding. I'm going to give you the basic one today, which we're going to use an app called Lovable, which is an AI coding platform. There is the next stage up, which would be, is it Aura? Ask Parker for the link. And then there's the 3rd stage up, which is what our developers would use, which would be like Cursor. And that thing is sick. If you can imagine right now, developers coding is at about 60% AI, 40% full stack dev now. So a really strong dev is utilizing AI heavily when they are coding. Now it can think for you. It can predict. If I say, if I start to build a database and I want the database to be a list of HVAC services, I can just put in 2 and it will fill the list with the rest of them that it knows. So as you can imagine, it's significantly improved our ability to be able to develop and develop fast. AI is not perfect when it comes to code by any means. So I feel like when I'm watching our devs inside Cursor, like 40% of the time, they are arguing with AI to tell AI why it's wrong and why it should be different. So But the basics you guys can use. So I'd love to equip you guys with being able to get stuff done. GSD, that's another acronym to put in there. So we have CFB, click the freaking button, and GSD, which is get blank done, get stuff done. Leave it like that and get it done fast. All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and I'll share the whole thing. Okay. So we're going to go to lovable.dev. It's lovable.dev. And we're going to start here. You guys let me know, Jazz and Krista, are we good?
We are good. I see you. And I also have the other link I'm going to send in.
Okay, perfect. All right. So when you get here, this is an AI development platform. Just some quick navigation things. You have the ability to buy credits here. You can create a workspace for your company. You can create a workspace for yourself. Mine's backwards. You should have your paid account under your company because you do have the ability to do paired programming, which means you can put two programmers or three, not programmers, you can put three rookies on the same application and you guys can be working at the exact same time from remote locations, which is really cool. So why would we use this? I'll give you just a handful of ideas. Let's say that you want to build a landing page for each one of your technicians that you can automatically have text out to the homeowner when they're on their way. And that landing page might have the owner's story. It might have your maintenance program. It might have links to your social media sites, a link to your reviews application. If you guys are using CI Web Group's AI reviews platform, I would definitely use that link. Don't forget, leave us a love note or tell us, your language. Instead of leave us a review, your language might be tell us what you loved about your service today. This also would be a great time for you guys to integrate your story as the business owner into that landing page as well. Any kind of useful links that are there, anything that you might think the technician might forget to say while they're there, you might want to include that on the page. So maybe it's a special promotion on some UV lights, or it's a giveaway or a promotion that you guys are doing and so forth. So just some ideas. Jazz, any other thoughts on I know you guys get requests for landing pages all the time, and it always seems like they needed it yesterday and just forgot to tell us till tomorrow.
Yes, I was actually just put it in the chat. Even like meet the team pages. So we all want to see who we're working with, the technicians that are going to come to our house, doing something where you can have a team photo or like a video that introduces the technician to your new customer. That would be phenomenal. I was just meeting with a dealer last week, and we're looking at building some of those out.
All right, so let's go. Also, another thing, it might be a promotion that you want to not be permanent. So the problem when you put promotions on a website is they're permanent. They get crawled by AI search engines. If you've got an AI-enabled site, properly structured, they get crawled by Google, and then those things are permanent. They're out there forever. If you're going to run a promotion and you don't want it to be permanent asset that's sitting on this website, maybe it's because you're doing I don't know, whatever, a giveaway or something. You guys are doing or you need it tomorrow. You forgot you're doing a trade show or a local community event and you want a landing page for a baseball team or something tomorrow, but you don't necessarily want Google to start recognizing that you are involved in baseball. That's another example. Okay, so we're just going to say, I'm going to go to Manus and I'm going to start here. You can do the same thing on ChatGPT. It doesn't come out quite as good. But I'll start on Manus, which is a multi-agent platform. I'm going to say I want to create a landing page in Lovable. You guys, somebody volunteer your website. I'm going to go back to Just Start and I'm going to go to the chat. Somebody volunteer your website. Drop your website in there. Where's the chat? And I'm going to use one of y'all's. Trust all red. Dan, thank you. I'm going with Dan's first. I'll do your guys next. So we're going to go here. So in Lovable 4, just all red. This website is in production with our team. I'm excited. The page will have a, let's see here. We're going to say the audience is a new customer. We're going to have a video from the owners. I'm going to have 3 columns with some, don't worry about my typing, promotions. We're going to do a holiday special. I'm going to have a we're going to say introduce.
And Jen, for those who don't know what a hero is, that's just that top kind of banner, right?
Correct. That is the slider section of a website. So usually you're going to have some little message, one sentence or with an image, and it has some call to action. So phone number, schedule appointment in the very top section underneath your header.
Perfect.
Give me some ideas. What else? Whoa.
Do you want to have the service areas in there?
I don't know if I want to do that because they're already a client.
It's for new customers though.
Yeah. Social media links. Profile. My phone won't stop ringing.
Phone number.
All right, good enough for now. So we're just going to start off with that. I wasn't really fancy or anything with this, but we're going to have this baby start thinking. So it's going to open up a terminal and it's going to start. The nice part about this is it's because you've got multiple agents that are working at the same time. It's going to open up a terminal. We can watch it while at work, and each of those agents is going to go do something a little bit different. So it's going out, checking your website, it's checking your LinkedIn, your social media, and so forth. But it's going to go do all of this homework right out of the gate. And we're just going to let this baby work. One of the benefits of working inside of a multi-agent platform like Manus instead of ChatGPT is I can watch it work and I can interrupt it without having to stop the whole process, make it stop thinking, but I can add to it and say, I could say, let's also ask for referrals.
And with that, do you want to ask for reviews too?
I think I added that in there, but we'll double check.
Yeah, it was in there.
Locally owned small business. We greatly I'm just going to give money away from you guys, okay? What about maintenance?
Maintenance plans, I know they got some.
Don't forget.
I figured that might have been part of the holiday special.
Did you see it run? I wasn't watching it.
No, just in the original prompt, you mentioned the holiday special, so I figured it would be included.
They actually said they'll do a gift card up to $250.
Ooh, for
Yeah.
referrals? Let's go. Okay. Message. Stop ringing.
I got you.
Okay. I don't know if top shape is the right language, but we're going to go for it. Let me know if the All Red guys give us any other things they want to include on it.
Will do.
Do you know what? This is the problem with Manus. It's actually trying to code the page instead of just give me the prompt to get the page coded, which is funny. I'm pretty sure this is in their new release. It's literally coding the entire site. Stop it. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before.
Interesting.
Steven suggested easy payment options.
Oh, I like that. Good idea. Lovable.dev. What is it? Comfort advisor or technician? I don't know.
Either or.
Okay. So, I mean, to me, this would be something that I would want. I mean, I do this for my own. If I think my account managers are going to forget to tell you about something, I do a landing page for it and I make sure my clients get the landing page, and it's going to include it in call outs, CTAs, text, and a video to make sure that we don't cover everything. Because I'm sure your comfort advisors and techs are just like our account managers. They've got a list of 3,000 things they need to cover. They're likely going to forget something that they need to be talking about. So if you can get all of those somethings they might forget into a single page and know that every client got that page before they get out there, and then again after the service was complete, or even right before the service was complete, that would be awesome. And you guys, if you're using OnePath AI's system, or I think Service Titan might have this, you have the ability to send a text with a link to the landing page while they're at the home. That would be ideal.
House Call Pro also offers that feature too.
Okay, sweet. More touch points, more information, and I don't rely on all the humans to remember all the stuff. Get it done for them. Get in a video. It would be better to hear from the owner that's on a quick video, and you have a personal message to your client that says, hey, this is Dan from Trust All Red. We appreciate you guys taking time or working with our company. We're a local provider. I have a few things I wanted to cover with you while our technician is out there on the job. Number one, they should be blah, 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 da, da, da. Don't forget to ask them about financing options. Don't forget to ask them about our maintenance club. Some of the things you can expect in that is this. And we greatly appreciate your referrals. When we're done with the appointment, our technician's going to give you a link. You can also find it below this video where you can tell us a little bit about what you loved about our service. Notice I didn't ask for a review. What did you love about our service today? Okay. All right, here we go. So we've got a couple different documents. I'm going to grab this entire thing and we're going to copy. I'm going to go select all, select C. We're going to copy that, head back over to Lovable, and we're going to rock and roll. So I'm just going to take that prompt. I didn't even review it because I trust it. It's got to be pretty good. Yeah, buddy. And we're going to let it start building this landing page. Now, while this is working, there are some things that I would want to do. I would want to start grabbing assets. So if you've recorded a video, then you're going to want to grab that video from your YouTube account. So I'm going to pull any video here. It's not going to be yours, but I'll just show you how easy it is.
I'm actually going to drop it in the chat for you.
Oh, you have one?
Yep.
Okay, I'll take that.
They have a YouTube channel already.
Okay, and then I also would like their link to their nice. So will it work in Webflow? This is not Webflow. This is you being able to build a landing page. And if you wanted our team to design it, it's a lot faster to be able to get what you want over to the team if you actually had a really nice rendered draft first. But this is a low-code static site generator. Link the video intro from the owners to blank. Grab me the, I need the link to their reviews.
Already dropped it in the chat for you.
You are awesome. Copy link. So you're just pulling together all your assets, which this will make your life with your web people much better, or you guys can pop these up on your own. So if you create a landing page in Lovable, we can set it up as a subdomain on your website. So it doesn't even have to be dev'd, which you can either wait for a designer to do a wireframe and then build a Figma file and then develop an entire website. If it's not permanent, don't put your web team through it. Like just design a static site and we can set it up as a subdomain. Link to, if it's permanent and you want it to live forever, then make it part of your web project. But it's more expensive to get it done if they're actually fully building with a content management system that you need to be able to change. If you want to be able to make changes rapidly to something, this is also a great way to do that. If you change your mind on pricing or you want to be able to test different maintenance plans and you want to be able to test them really quickly, or you want to test different designs, pricing, different promotions and so forth. If it's anything that you want to be able to do really, really rapid and not have to wait on a web team, you don't care about it. It's not for SEO. It's just for conversions. If it's just for conversions, then it doesn't need to fully live inside your website. It can live as a subdomain, and that gives you the flexibility to make changes really quick. So I'm going to say link reviews to this. What else did we have in there to link? I think you already got. We got a booking system.
Yes, but it is Schedule Pro, so I can't link it out.
So Schedule Pro is that House Call Pro?
No, Service Titan.
And it's an iframe?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so problem with that for everyone on here, if you have a conversion form that is in an iframe, that is rendered post-website rendering, which means that AI agents cannot find it and book on it. That's a whole other thing. What we need to be looking to do is, like, the problem we're trying to solve right now when it comes to conversions is getting the technology to be able to live inside of an AI search query so that they can book in line when they're prompting and asking questions inside of AI search. So you guys all saw my post, I'm sure, about Amazon Alexa now having this Christmas, everybody and their brother is going to be ordering a smart AI device that they can be walking through their house, cooking dinner, and say, hey, Amazon or Alexa, find me heating and air conditioning company in this location that specializes in this particular service. Book the appointment for me for Thursday at Alexa, stop. Oh my gosh, she's so annoying. Okay. Alexa. They can add it to your calendar. They can send you a text and everything else. But you've got to have the technology that first is AI compatible, which means it cannot be an iframe. It cannot be a pop-up. It has to be straight JavaScript with text that can be crawled and seen by AI. I'm going to go. So I just asked it to link the video from the owners. I probably should have said embed. We'll see if that works. Might want the embed code. Maybe you're going to see, I'm going to link the section for your YouTube channel and the reviews to your reviews page. We've got a new customer special, $50 off, seasonal offer. Keep your system in top shape with free inspection, maintenance plan, 15%. You guys can change these easily. Then we have holiday special, new customers only. Take advantage of our holiday special. So maybe we want to include let's say for the holiday special section, include a Nest thermostat. You guys might hate Nest thermostats and hate what I'm doing right now, but change it to whatever you want. With a new let's say I want it to be with a new high efficiency heating and air conditioning system.
Darwin has a question. He says, is this like base 4.4 or is Lovable better?
I don't think it matters. Either. It doesn't really get most of these platforms are pretty similar until you start getting into something like is it Aura, Jazz?
Yeah. And I dropped her link. I also dropped the sitemap, the accessibility statement, the privacy policy, and their terms and conditions for you.
Oh, here it is. aura.build. So this is an example of another platform. The benefit to this system above Lovable is you can build a full CMS, a full database, and so forth inside of here. This is what we use when we are doing a vibe-coded, headless CMS website, which is kind of a step below a full custom low-code Webflow website. I don't know if you're working with us, we have kind of the higher end, which is going to be Webflow, low code, AI enabled website. Either way, what we're looking for is a static front end site. We want something that has the least amount of code. We do not want a bunch of plugins. We do not want WordPress. We need something that is really, really clean code, which you can accomplish inside Webflow and you can accomplish inside Aura, which this is a vibe coded site. And this is a test website where we're testing out our new integration for conversions, which this little platform right here, this container is fully integrated with OnePath AI to where on every page, when a client gets to that particular page, before they get to any content, any information, we're immediately identifying what do they need. I have an emergency. how do they want to convert, and we're giving them options to convert immediately. And these options are all AI conversion platforms. So if they send a text, they immediately get a response. Doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, midnight, or whatever. It's connected to OnePath AI. They automatically get a response within 18 seconds. If they send a chat, they get a response within 18 seconds. If they place a call, they get a response within 18 seconds. And all of those systems can book directly into the system. So this is a tool. I'm curious. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to grab this container, go back to Lovable. I'm going to take this screenshot, drop it in here, and say add into header. I'm going to see if it can do it. I'm curious because Lovable is not that great. It's all right. You'll notice the telephone number is already cooked to call. If you had a booking system that we could actually connect to, then I would want to connect that here. Otherwise, we're going to have to remove that, or we're going to have to send it back to your contact us page on your website, which we could do that. Let's see here. Dynamic conversion systems that will help. Let's see. We're going to see if that can roll. I'm going to do a couple things on here. So let's get fancy for a second. You guys can work out the guts and nuts and bolts of images and so forth. Anything you want to replace. So if I want to replace this, I don't know what HV Go is, but if I want to replace this system, oh, interesting. Yeah. If you try and do something like this, you're going to need a coder. But I'm actually semi-impressed that it attempted to at least make the design concept in here. I will tell you, there is nothing more important than us trying to solve for how do we get the customer to identify what they need and convert on traditional search, on a website, or in AI without ever coming to your website. That is the hardest problem we're trying to solve right now. There's no blueprint. I don't know anybody that solved this yet. That's what we're working on. But man, I can't even express how critical it is, because your web traffic is going to go down, but we've got to get conversions up, which means we need AI visibility to go up. We need you showing up for AI searches, and then we need the conversion to be able to take place inside AI. But okay.
We've got a question from Steven. He says, would you recommend Broccoli or OnePath?
OnePath. I have a very, very close working relationship. OnePath's development team and our development team and our paid ads team and our analytics team and our SEO team are all working in the same umbrella, same Slack channel. They're working on solving very, very complex problems. It is the roadmap for what is being built inside OnePath is for fully AI-enabled operating platform, singular platform built into the website, built into our AI search results. The tracking is tough. Like being able to track conversions that are happening inside AI search engines, that are happening inside OnePath, that are happening on our paid ads landing pages, on our organic. I feel confident and comfortable with their AI team, their roadmap. They're newer. That would be my recommendation. We're probably 4 months away from having a integration directly on a landing page, directly on a website that allows a consumer to land on the site, tap one button, and have a conversation with the website, where our AI can collect all of the information. It can have a conversation. It can answer questions and so forth. The next version of that will turn into an AI avatar, but those are the things that we're working on with the OnePath team. I just love the fact that I can get down and dirty with their developers and we can try and work these things out together. It's hard for you guys to have a bunch of different technology stacks that don't communicate together. I was listening to a speaker at an event I just got back from, and they said, you're going to have a tech stack of 20 different systems. trying to figure out how to work with AI. Like technically to function in 2026, 2027, and 2028, your tech stack should get smaller and smaller and smaller and more integrated, more integrated, more integrated. It's going to make your guys' lives a lot easier. Okay.
Steven, you can, if you're interested in a demo, just put it into your Slack channel and we'll get that set up for you.
Can you grab me the embed code? I want to actually, Jazz, for that video, I want to actually put it in here.
Yep, I got you.
Any of these links. So if you wanted this to link somewhere else, then you can simply highlight this section. You're going to tell it what you want it to do and say, link, learn,
in the chat for you.
Thank you. And then paste the website, the link where you want it to go. If you don't want this to say learn more and you want it to say change, learn more to mention or learn more to you can tell it to do whatever you want. Just make sure you're giving it the exact container or the exact content or the exact section. You see the Nest thermostat here. So I'm going to say, make the design more modern, glass effect. I want to go for something that's a little more Apple-esque. I want modernize the containers. I'm going to say with the on hover glow. I also want make the mouse have a trail of circles.
And I just want to note how specific Jen is being. I think with Lovable, they really, you really have to be specific for it to work as well as it should.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to grab this and say, make all phone numbers click to call.
And then I dropped that embed link into the chat, as well as they have their promotions linking to their promotions page. I dropped that for you too. And I think kind of just with anything, guys, as you guys are listening, we want to make sure that if you want something done the correct way, that we're giving that, because even with the developer, we want to ensure that we're giving clear instructions and direction, because the way that their brain works is going to be a lot different than a visual person and the way that we're trying to explain things too.
And this can be a really simple page if, you know, all of these different sections are a bit overwhelming. Like, you can definitely kind of tone it down and make it more simple.
Yes. I'm trying to be fancy.
I know. I just want to make sure nobody's too overwhelmed. So ask questions in the chat if you have any.
Yeah, you also, if you've got, for example, a one-path booking system. So I'll give you an example.
Service by veterans.
Yeah. So if you have this JavaScript booking system, you can take this and grab that code and you can embed it on your landing pages and it'll pull JavaScript in there perfectly.
And how would they grab that code?
Just ask your account manager with us and we can get it for you, or ask the one path team, either one.
There you go.
Okay. All right. How are we doing? Oh, look, it's making. frosted glass, black drop blur, glass background, translucent buttons, glass panel. So this is everything that it is changing. So I don't know if you noticed, but it just gave this slight lifted look. These looked really plain and just blah on the page. I wanted it to have this glass look. I also wanted this frosted glass behind the nav area up here. So you see, you can kind of see translucent behind it. It's got some on hover effects it didn't have before. So if you notice the on hover, it's got that kind of pop off the page look. It did tell your tech on every one of these. Probably not what I wanted, but on hover, I'm going to go ahead and send in the next set of instructions. I put 4 different instructions in here. Just put space in between those. Just make sure it's really clear. You can link that back to your financing page.
I got the financing link. Hold on.
Thank you. Highly rated. So you could change these. I like that. We got privacy policy, terms and conditions, sitemap. We got links to Facebook and Instagram.
Let me grab the Facebook and Instagram. I put all the other links in there for you.
Okay.
Facebook.
Let me grab
Instagram.
back. Copy link address. So this is link financing. Then we're going to go Facebook. And Insta. And okay. Oh, let me not grab your LOL. So I got you. I'm going to get your aggregate stars. So let me actually do so I'm going to say highlight aggregate is, look at this. All right. So you guys, you've got a little bit of an idea as far as what you can do here. Throw in the chat real quick. I want to hear what other ideas do you have right now for ways you could use vibe coding to knock out getting a landing page done. What would you use? What do you need a landing page for? You're going into the holidays, get creative. I want to see some ideas. Oh, look at this. See? Fancy.
Oh, I love that thing. I know we got it on our pages.
See? Get creative. Oh, I got another one for you.
Make it snow. Can you make it snow? They're in Washington.
Oh, let's try and make it snow. So let's do add a QR code to this page that shows in right lower corner on scroll. No, let's do, let's not go to this page, to on scroll.
Dan says, we just did a furnace giveaway for people to submit candidates in need. Landing page would be good. Seasonal giveaway page.
I love that. So you don't need that on your website. It doesn't need to be permanent, and you don't need to pay a web team to build you a landing page. You're going to be out $1,000 to do that. Just build it in here. We can then submit the link to us where we can set up as a subdomain, and I'll show you how to do that. Then what you should do for that is you should send a note to Matthew on our team and say, we're doing this promotion. We're giving away this furnace for the holidays. Here's a press release. Write your press release in Manus. Start with that. We're going to rewrite it anyway, but write your press release in Manus. When we submit a press release, we have the ability to add a link to the owner's LinkedIn profile as the owner of the company. And we have the ability to include a link to that particular landing page. And a press release, hopefully we can embed a link in the text. We would want to embed a link back to your actual website. And then a link to the landing page for the actual giveaway. That's going to help with your brand visibility, your personal brand authority, your domain authority, which is going to help all the other things we're doing for you get better results. The more power you have, that is content, mentions, links, and authority as the writer, i.e. your LinkedIn, and as the publisher, the brand, i.e. Trust All Red or whatever your company name is, the higher your overall brand authority online, which means you get more mentions, you get better traction. All the work we're doing, we get better results when you're popular on other high authority websites. So anytime you're doing something like that, like it is worth it. Spend $400, do a one-time press release. Our team will syndicate that press release. The way our team does it is different than a lot of companies. They will write 7 or 8, sometimes 10 different versions of that press release so that we don't have duplicate content everywhere. When you go to like PR Newswire or something and you submit it out there, what they're doing is taking the press release A you wrote, which needs massaging, and B, they're taking that same article and they're submitting it, broadcasting it to a whole bunch of different news, media, and press release outlets at the same time. So you wind up with duplicate content all over, and only the one that got the original submission and live, that's the one that has the greatest value, and the rest of them kind of have lackluster value. Whereas when we do it, we make multiple versions of the same press release. We syndicate those everywhere so that you have lots of different articles that are submitted out there, which you're getting a lot of weight and authority passed back to your website from all those different versions of those articles. Great idea. And thanks for giving me another way to make it shine, make it
Dan
rain.
also asked, what do you think about a local rebate landing page?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Those are something that change all the time, not something you want to maintain on a website and have to be submitting and waiting on help desk submissions for on a regular basis. Let's go do this. So we're going to go to Manus, and
we've got about 10 minutes left, by the way.
Okay. So tell me where you guys are. You're in Washington. You're in my backyard. Where's their address?
They're in Auburn, Washington.
Okay, let's go find all of the local HVAC rebates for I should have said for a consumer-facing landing page, but we'll see what it can do. So great idea. Go back to Manus, do the same thing, have it go out and research. Do not use ChatGPT for this. You need a researcher. So send out Manus to go out and start pulling those things. You're going to get better information right out of the gate. Tell it what you're going to use it for so that it doesn't give you a 30-page document. So summarize them for a landing page. And then I can also say include links to the websites for more information. Okay, so I can have it pull all of that. Then I can go back to Lovable and I can, oh, look it's snowing. You would never want to do that on your main website. Another reason why these landing pages as subdomains are good, because all these silly little things I'm girlifying, making it snow, putting pretty little things on here, adding all of these highlights and glows and everything, all of this means more and more code, more and more code. In reality, your websites, and I know you guys don't like this, but you guys want websites that look like magazines. It's not what you should have. You should not have a website that has massive amounts of images and a lot of design and a lot of functionality and all these things. In fact, if you look at CI Web Group's website, I'm just like you. If you go to ciwebgroup.com, Jazz, can you ask Parker for the link with animations and without? I was so adamant that I had all my pretty little animations. I wanted, like, that site is actually wicked. It took us 1.5 years to build that site, and it has massive, very complex animations that are absolutely demolishing to a website's performance and results, but they look pretty. So my team made me both. They made the one that you see there that is really clean and has no animations and boo, and they made the one I get to look at that has all these animations. Totally pointless. I mean, I guess if I stand on stage and I want to show off a really pretty website and tell people what not to do, then I should show the website I have with all these animations and all this pretty stuff. But this is a tough route to, or I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than you need to start thinking about cleaner websites, more Apple-esque, less design, lots of white space. All this stuff looks really great, and that's fun. Go play on a vibe coded subdomain that's not going to damage your website's performance. Code causes lag time, slowdowns. AI definitely doesn't like heavy coded websites. Google doesn't like heavy coded websites. So really you want it trim. When we build a website for AI, let me just put things in perspective. This is what it looks like. And I know this would make you crazy. So obviously we're not going to put this out there, but we're trying to have as little code as possible. So when you're sitting on those design meetings, I know a few of you that are on this call, they're in a web project right now. Like, try and control yourself. Less is more. Do you want lots of calls, or do you want a pretty online magazine you have to bring people to? So slow it down, keep it clean, but have fun on here. This is a blast. You can make it snow all you want.
Which I would say, like, the snow would be really good for you guys because you guys are going to get snow here soon for winter. But that's more, I would want that on like if you're doing a toy drive or a giveaway or something like that, that's going to be related to winter and snow. That's where I would use that. I would not have that on your website. I remember, Jennifer, we had snow on our website and forgot about it. And we were in summertime.
We forget about our own website all the time. All right, you guys, I'm going to give you the link to this page. I'm going to drop it in here.
I'll drop it in Slack.
There you go. Way to be first to volunteer day. So if we were going to go live on this, what you would do if this was in your own Lovable account, then you would click, a couple things. So first, website info. You want to upload your logo here. We would want to change out the logo here. I didn't get some things done. You would want to upload your favicon right here. All you do is click it. It's really easy. And just upload. It's already put that information inside here. I would want to say make entire page mobile responsive. You need to do that at the end. Don't keep asking it to make it mobile responsive. By the way, you like my little QR code? On scroll pop-up. It's fancy. At the very end, when you're done with everything, then ask it to make it mobile responsive. It's going to recode that website because I've made lots of code changes and it's just going to get messier and messier and messier and messier. But it's going to clean it all up at the very end. So it's going to edit all the code files for that. Then you're going to click on publish. You can publish it right here. When you're ready to go live, you would click custom domain. I'm going to add it to an existing domain. So most of the time, you guys are going to make this a subdomain on your main website. Very rarely would I see a reason for you to purchase a vanity domain. There are some instances when that would make sense. Most of the time, you're going to connect it as a subdomain. What that means is I would say or I would say intro dot trust. Is that right? juststartai.com?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then I would say connect to domain, continue. It's going to analyze your URL. Okay, right here, you're going to stop if you're a CI Web Group client. If you're hosting your own site and you know how to set up your Cloudflare, then you can do that yourself. If you're going to manage your own DNS settings, you can do that yourself. If you're a CI Web Group, you're going to go to manual setup. You're going to copy all 4 of these. Don't do what I just did because you need to copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Don't just click, click, click. That was dumb. And then you are going to click forward instructions to a colleague. Send it to yourself, your own email, and then copy that and put it in your Slack channel and ask if they'll set up the DNS settings for a subdomain for your new landing page.
And do they have to buy subdomains, or is that included?
Included.
Nice.
Yeah, unlimited subdomains. We just set it up on your listing. So the URL for this would be intro.trustallred.com. Really easy. I was doing a lot of talking and fancying up, and I don't know the business as well. So stop sharing. It took me 59 minutes. Okay. You can do this. You guys can do this. So think of the pages you need to get done. Go grab a Lovable account and get her done. Like, don't wait. You got holidays coming up, promotions coming up, giveaways coming up. You might be doing a food drive or something like that. Those are things that I don't technically want optimized on your site. That's more for social media promotions. I don't want to get your website's text really, really confused with that. So, we could put up an image on your hero section that says, check out the giveaway or holiday promotion. And it can be a graphic that you put right on the front of your website. And that's a hero graphic. And it takes them to this landing page that has all the other details. You also can build one page for every technician or comfort advisor or salesperson on your team. And they move around a lot. So on your website, you might have a summary of meet my team, and it might have their picture. And then it has a link to learn more. And that's their sales page. That's the page that you set up inside your House Call Pro account or in your OnePath account or Service Titan that automatically sends out to your customers when you're on the way. Lots of ideas. You guys get creative. Get it done. I hope this
If you're a client of CI Web Groups, please put them into your Slack channel too. And if you are not in Slack, accept your Slack invite, please, because that is what we're communicating. Figured out. I have it here.
Show up, suit up, and participate. You guys, any other questions before we get out of here? I hope this was helpful for everyone. Have fun. You guys will feel like you have lots of powers. All right. Thanks everybody for joining today. You guys, as always, we appreciate your time with us. And please, if you know somebody that can benefit from the Just Start AI community, send them an invite. You don't have to be a client. Anyone that's in the industry that's interested in learning and staying on top of all of the changes are coming fast. I will tell you the next set of sessions that we're doing, we have a boardroom conversation. Do not miss the boardroom conversation. That is a live stream. Friday. Don't miss that.
PST.
Yes, that's going to mentally prep you for what we're talking about and having to solve when it comes to pricing transparency, technical overview pages, product comparison pages, competitor comparative pages. We need to start right? We're taking on all of these things, right? We're low code, improving our technology, improving our content strategy, improving our optimization strategy for AI search, traditional search, improving our conversion strategy by leveling up and getting AI enabled conversion platforms in place, replacing all of those old contact us forms, get them on your site, replace it with something that's AI enabled, not a contact us form. People do not like those. They're too hard to respond to. Every response, every inquiry should get a response within 30 seconds. That's where we're at right now. Those things are solved for. We need to get those done. Matthew, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. I suck. And the next set of things we have to be working on is going to be pricing transparency. Get it in your head. You've got to figure out, how do you get pricing on your website? Come hell or high water, we got to get creative. That needs to happen. AI is giving preferential treatment to content that is including pricing transparency. Also what to expect transparency. Also technical details, how long you've been in business, when your company was open, your licenses, your bonds, your insurance, how many people you have on your team, how many trucks you're running, technical knowledge. There's so many technical things. We need a technical kind of summary page on your website. So I'm going to help you guys prepare these in some of these sessions, but there's a lot to do, yo. We'll see you on the next one. Yes. We need Robert. We got to figure out how to get pricing. We're going to have to get really creative. You're going to have to come up with ranges or pricing that is as low as, or that ranges from blank to blank with a bunch of disclaimers. This is just going to be interesting, but we're seeing a lot in the AI overviews. When you guys know, we're monitoring what people are querying, prompting on AI search, and their conversations are very, very different than on traditional search. They are asking for pricing information, pricing comparisons, product comparisons, like all that stuff that lives on a manufacturer site. We got to figure out how to get it on your website without putting you in a bind. Just start thinking about it, please, because we're going to need your guys' input on this as well. It might be, maybe it's the financing rates. Maybe it's for between $199 and $299 a month. You can get a high efficiency XYZ. This is also when your manufacturers who have been forcing you to only have content and information related to their brand, they're going to have to get over it. I'm sorry, but the interior of your site is going to have to include brands you might not sell. And you guys are going to have to get over this. It's going to have to include brands you might not sell that they are looking for. Do you want the call or not? Right? If they're looking for American Standard and you only sell X, Y, and Z, whatever it is, if you don't have that content on there, you're not going to show up in that query. So the other issue is the technology that is available to you guys today. And I'm not going to list the technology names, but every piece of e-commerce style solutions that is at the conferences you guys go to today that integrates into your website via an iframe, those are not crawlable by AI search. They are not helping. This is going to have to be straight content rendered on the page that is completely visible. I'm obviously late because my phone is going.
Yes, we went on a tangent.
Sorry, but all right. You know where my mind's at. Thanks, you guys. Much love.
Thank you, guys.